Hi everyone, this video is an exercise 11 question 2e. So you want to integrate 1 over root x times 4x minus 1, and we are given the substitution u is equal to root x. Okay, so as usual, we first start by differentiating the substitution. So in this case, u is equal to x to the power half, and du dx is equal to half x to the power of minus 1 over 2. Also, let's rearrange this and make dx the subject. So we get dx is equal to 2 du x to the power half. So we have also x to the power half. So x to the power half du. Okay, now we substitute each of the values of x and to see what's the corresponding u value. So when x is equal to 4, u is equal to 2, and x is when is equal to 1, then u is also 1. Okay, so now the new limits are 2 and 1. In terms of the substitution, root x is basically u. And now for 4 times x, remember that if we square both sides, we'll get u squared is equal to x. So 4x is the same as 4u squared minus 1. And then for the x, we substitute what we got, which is the x to the power half du. Again, remember that x to the power half is just u, so we rewrite this as 2u du, and this u cancels out with this u, so we'll have 2 and then 4u squared minus 1 in the denominator du. Now we can factorize the denominator, which is 2u minus 1 times 2u plus 1 to du, and this is the type of integration that we should use partial fractions. So essentially we use partial fractions, and by using that we'll get 1 over 2u minus 1 minus 1 over 2u plus 1 du. Now that we have this, we can simply use natural log to integrate each of these. So first of all, we have ln of basically half ln u minus 1, or actually it's actually 2u minus 1, so half ln 2u minus 1. So it's just because when we differentiate 2u minus 1, we get 2 over 2u minus 1, so we need to have a half to account for that. And then this one integrates to minus half ln 2u plus 1. So it's the same thing, but just positive of that. And now we have the limits. So at this point, just algebra, and we just substitute the limits. And finally, we get half ln 9 over 5.